Alright, so now we're finna get ready to start. So again, base, just spread the cigar open. Make sure that we got a good cut on it. Alright, so now, as I can see, upon doing that, it's a little jagged. I don't like that. Get that out of there. I'm good. Alright, so now, on the inside, this is kind of going to give you your curvature so you can be able to kind of, I guess, spin the cigar in a barber pole type of manner on the inside. That's very important. Alright, so now here, everything is going to be at an angle. Again, this is like Karma Sutra. It's not to be aggressive. It's supposed to be very smooth and very thought-filled, you know, and heartfelt, for lack of better terms. So when you're rolling, you don't want to use heavy fingers. We don't want to use anything pulling. So a lot of fellas, y'all get y'all hair cut. Y'all know when your barber get ready to give you a crispy edge up, when you use the razor, you pull the skin, the firmness of the skin. It'll be the same thing, or when you riding a motorcycle, the motorcycle is based off tension. So when you're ready to put the cigar on top of the wrapper, we're talking tension base. All right. So now always foot to head. So no matter which direction, from left to right or right to left, we always use the foot going first, and you go up. So now you can tell if the cigar was rolled on the right side or left side of the mold, depending on which direction the swirl is going. So we know that this swirl here is going to the left, it's left bound, it's a left-sided cigar. If it's going this way, it's going right. So if y'all ever cut y'all cigar and it's beginning to unravel in some kind of portion, you know what, now y'all know what side of the mold it was out of. You can say, okay, that came out the right side of the mold, it came out the left side of the mold. All right, so now we're finna proceed. So now, they gave us this fancy word. I don't even really think that's real Spanish. I think they made it up. They call it Philistine tuck. I guess supposed to be like a slang Spanish way to say like a precision tuck. So, all right. So here, as the foot is placed, we roll over once to kind of get the edge, to get it started, and we tuck. Once we tuck, we get some pressure, and we begin the rolling portion. All right. So now, the whole time we make sure that we spread. That's how you know your leaf has been. That's the part. I know some of y'all may have seen me use the water to kind of make sure that the leaves were pliable. At this point, we don't want them to crack. So you begin to put the tension. And you roll. And you roll. And you roll. Alright, so now once we get to this point here, this is where this fancy glue, y'all like chewing gum? Some people girls think y'all need chewing gum sometimes. Alright, this is the same stuff. The active ingredient in chewing gum is what they make this out of. It's biodegradable. I guess you can eat that, I guess what it means. You can eat that. It doesn't taste well, but you can still eat it. So this glue here is natural. It's not gonna get any kind of mold. It's safe for the humidification process. This glue is what holds the cigars together. Alright, so now we don't want to, I know if y'all have seen some kind of cigar, sometimes they're oversaturated with glue or big white spots on the cigar. The glue is too thick, and pretty much they just rubbed it on there like paste. Alright, so even after you do that, you brush it down with mineral oil. You brush your cigars down with mineral oil, and that'll keep the gum or the binding agent from turning white on your sticks. So once y'all, the RSV people, y'all can even go over there and look. Y'all will see that the cigars have a certain shine to them. That's because the glue has had time to be heated, but also time to marinate, and it gives a certain sheen to it. Like when your grandma used to spray you with oil sheen all over your head, you know, glue can. All right, like that. All right, so cool. So we finna finish up here. So go only towards the edge. Get a little bit of glue, never too much. Never too much. Once it's there, pinch, pinch. Again, it's delicate, and you follow through. So now, the actual pigtails, they're pretty cool because they no one ever looks the same after the first one. You'll roll a couple of them, they all look different every time. So now, when you get ready to cut this off, angle it, roll the cigar. All right, now you have it. So now this is the portion where you get your, you know, where you get your taping up, you're finishing things off. So now if you see the cigar, you just get a little glue, not a lot, just enough if you see it where it may unravel, where it potentially may unravel, that's where you kind of brush it up, taper it up a little bit. But other than that, it's never too much glue. You don't want too much glue. But we don't want anything in the cigars is when they're being kept that may provoke a any kind of mold or frustrate any other of the cigars. All right. So now this is your guillotine cutter. This is probably like all of these are handmade. Like I almost like cut myself really bad. These are very sharp. So these can be adjusted to typically up to a 70 by 7. Now they make them wider if you plan on rolling those big cigars, but at least up to 7 inches long. So depending on what kind of cigar you plan on rolling, then you can adjust this method here. So the only thing that you're looking for is to clip the foot, not nothing overboard. Clip the foot. So now that wasn't a good cut to me. I want a little more. All right, that's great. All right. So now, once that's done, the only other thing you would do on the table, take your cigar, roll your cigar, and then we good. Now, Brody, congratulations. Light it up and smoke it for me. Let me know what you think. Where's Jocelyn at? Jocelyn here? Come on. So now Jocelyn is my friend, y'all. This is my friend from the hill, y'all. And she been asking me for quite some time to learn how to roll. So I want to show her. So I'm planning on doing this like, you know, real soon, where I can kind of have like a detailed little class with everybody and kind of run y'all down on the process and everything. But what I'm finna do is I'm finna let her roll her own stick, and you can keep your stick too. All right, cool. All right, so let me know what you think, bro. You smoking? All right, cool. So now I just rolled there when you smoking it now. All right, cool. We're gonna start here. Take a seat. Yeah, you gotta get in the hot seat. You gotta get in the hot seat. You gotta get in the hot seat. All right. So over the remainder of the night, so I'm gonna let her roll this portion here, and then I'll let somebody else try it, and then the remainder of those I plan to raffle them. I'm gonna roll them throughout the night, and then I'm gonna raffle them off at the end of the night, so somebody get a chance to try some. So I'm gonna do these things for you. Oh yeah, we're gonna walk you through it. We're gonna walk you through it. All right. You better right hand and left hand. So again, we're gonna do the process the same way again. Come around, come. All right. So now we're gonna do the same process again. I'm gonna spray the leaf out for it to kind of get it started. I don't want to put it under too much stress. Again, anytime we rolling cigars, always from the palm. Always from the palm, the fingers to spread. Kama Sutra. Anytime you roll a cigar, you think about Kama Sutra. You know, so got it. All right, cool. So you spread the leaf, spread the leaf. All right, so now this is like geometry. I wasn't good at math in college, or high school or middle school for that matter. But I got through this, so it's possible. All right, so when you hold the knife, So you see how I a bit on my hand, not down here by the blade, but on top. All right, so all right. So now you got to decide where you want to go. All right, so we're gonna you see this part? We're gonna go from here to here. Yep. It's pretty sharp, so you gotta press hard. And then, all right, so now you're gonna go from that corner to this corner. Yep. Anybody got any kind of questions? Any kind of questions? Okay. All right. So now the first thing you did. All right. So now you can see it's boxy right there. So now, all right. So anytime that it does a box method, you can just kind of fix it. You want to make sure it maintains around 4 minutes. So here you want to do a circle bit. Yeah, but don't come way in. Yeah, like that. Right on the right. Perfect. Yeah, you got it. All right, cool. So now, my personal way of doing things is that. All right, cool. All right. So let's try here. All right, so now, OG. All right. Yes. Now, first thing you do before you start rolling, make sure you tuck. Make sure you tuck. All right. So now, all right, go ahead and put your hand up. All right. So you're gonna press the star right there with that hand. All right. Push that in and tuck it. Okay. All right. So now. Alright, now don't press too hard. Alright, so now grab, put your hand over here, the left hand, right here, go. Alright, now kind of like fingers down. Alright, now slightly roll. You ain't gotta press hard at all. Just roll. There we go. Spray, make sure. There we go. Alright, there we go. Come on, dude. Keep going. Alright, keep going. Go on some more. Alright, now get you one fingertip of glue. Alright, roll. Spread it right there. Alright, cool. Now keep following through. And once you get to the tip, now kind of pinch it. Pinch it at the end and just roll through. Alright, good. Let's see it. The only thing you're doing is want to make sure you twist it tight. Alright, so everybody, she rolled her first cigar. This is her first cigar. This is the cigar that she rolled. It's not bad at all for someone who just rolled their first cigar.
That looks better than yours.
It does. Alright, so now just kind of one. Now press down. Alright, so you got to slide it down some more. Alright, now go ahead. Press down. Alright, cool. So now all thing you do on top, just kind of roll your hands. You good. Alright. So now everybody, how we gonna do this right now is we have Tiger that's gonna be coming to play very momentarily. So what we're gonna do is if you have an RSVP, my brother Remington is over here. Please show him your ticket, your ticket. And what he'll do is we're gonna give y'all a raffle ticket too. So this raffle ticket, I'll bring it over here. The raffle ticket is gonna be we're raffling off some cigars. We got a couple other goodies that we're gonna raffle off. So if you got your RSVP on Eventbrite, show it to them. We get you taken care of. I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all got any questions before I conclude, what's up, brother Harper? Thank y'all. appreciate everybody for coming out. We really put a lot of work into bringing our dream to fruition. It was something that been on my heart really heavy over the last couple of years, of how could I make an impact. And my role model, who's not with us no more, Saint Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying, said the biggest act, you know, is to inspire. You know what I'm saying? So my goal was to inspire, you know what I mean? So we've been working hard, we're gonna keep working hard. We appreciate y'all coming out, y'all coming together for us, man. Shows us that we can do it if we put our mind to it, we put our heart to it, and, you know, all money in.
All right.